Lila? Can't hear you. You gotta hit the button. I can't hear you.
Okay, that's probably better, right?
There we go.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Lila.
Jeez, good morning.
Hey, thanks for getting up early with me.
Oh, of course. You kidding me? It
But
is early though.
Lila,
I don't usually get up this early, I will tell you that.
yeah, they told me. But Lila, before we jump, did they tell you what we do before any podcast? Maybe you don't need the coffee. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't.
Let's
But
hear it. No, I don't know anything.
we start off every podcast with what we like to call the over the top intro. We get a chance to butter your bread, talk good about you. We sit here and we set the tone for anyone who's listening to us, watching us on YouTube, all this other good stuff. So can I do that before we start this interview? Can I
Please.
butter your bread? Can I talk good about you?
Please, I would love that. I would love that.
Well, let's get into it. My next guest hails from the Pacific Northwest, a place built on excellent seafood, coffee, and rainy days. She is the product of the hallways of Northwest School on Capitol Hill, all the way to the University of Southern California's Thornton School of Music. She embodies the spirit, the soul, and the voice of many before her, and some may say her talent may surprise them and surpass the people before them. But I'll leave that up to you, the listener, the viewer, anyone else. Her debut album comes out today. It's called Vessel on May 9th, 2025. I want to welcome Lila Forde to the podcast.
Well, thank you. That was quite an intro. I don't need the coffee after that, I don't think. Good grief. Good grief.
We do what we can for our people who spend time with us.
Come on.
Again, you got up early with us. Look, I have been loving you since everyone else. I found out
Aw,
about you from The Voice.
true.
And then, like that, we have been doing our internet sleuthing. We've been seeing some of the stuff you have been doing, not necessarily just in the Los Angeles area, but back home in Seattle. I have visited Seattle. I am a frequent, whenever I'm in town, I am a frequent of the Biscuit Bitch. I am. I love that place.
Wow, come on. That's
What?
a deep.
What? I
No,
know a
no, no,
local
no, no.
reference.
No, you must know a thing or two about a thing or two then.
I think so. I think so.
Okay, a little bit. Sorry, I'm putting, you know what? I'm going over here. I'm going over to a different place so I can hold this. See, it's like early. I gotta walk over here. I'm also right now, I'm in Sedona, Arizona. Have you ever heard of that place?
I am very familiar with Sedona, Arizona.
Pretty crazy over here. Like the rocks
It
are all red
it
and
is it's
it's
hot
it's
for
it's
no reason.
amazing. Yes, that's true. Okay, this is much better.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's like Lila. It's like hot for no reason in Sedona, Arizona. It's
I
just
know, it's like 8 a.m. I know, and it's already hot, but that's okay.
yeah. But one of the things that I can say about you, especially from The Voice or some of your earlier work, your cadence, your soul, your sound is nostalgic but not old, if that makes sense.
Thank you. It does make sense. That's what I strive for, so I appreciate that.
You have an old soul. You have been compared to Bonnie Raitt, Carole King, Ella Fitzgerald, Nancy Wilson. What is it about you that want, want to go back into the crates? You want to reach into the old stuff and then bring it to now.
Such a good question. I think it was probably because it was what I was exposed to so early on. I feel like that's kind of typically what happens. It's like whatever your parents are playing for you. And in this case, it was all that stuff. I didn't really have like a TV or anything growing up. They were just playing really good music around the house. And it's just, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm an artist born in the wrong time because I'm not born in the wrong time. I'm meant to be here now. But all my influences are not from this time.
Makes
So I'm
sense.
grateful. I'm grateful for that, because then I can bring my like fresh little spin on something that's been done before.
I make that does make sense because like how everyone got in on your radar is The Voice with season 24, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the one. That's the one.
It was they announce you, you start singing, and then four chairs, boom, 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 and they. usually doesn't happen.
I know that was crazy. That was like, because the crazy thing about that is that they tell you, you might be hard, they might not turn, but just like keep going, there's like you might not even get a blind audition, but like, you're doing great. Like, but what they don't tell you, what they don't warn you about is if they turn around, keep going. Because it's sort of like in that moment you realize you've made it. You realize you've made it on this
Right.
show in that split second. But you have to keep singing and you have to keep performing and not freak the hell out.
No, you can
So,
swear. It's fine. This is you can swear on this podcast. It's
okay, cool.
fair.
I was like freaked up. Okay,
Yeah, I
freaked the
know,
fuck
I
out.
know, I know. I should have. They didn't tell
Okay.
you anything.
No, they didn't tell me anything. No, I
Yeah,
just
be
showed up.
yourself. Just be
Okay,
yourself,
cool.
man.
Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, that was the wildest moment because I was like, "Oh shit, I just made it." I guess that's but then you have to like keep going and then you get this second surge of adrenaline, which is like crazy. Your hands start it was really wild. But it was so amazing. Like one of the most I mean, that was like the first moment in my life where it was like, "Oh, I think I could do this." You know?
I hear you. Now, this is me. This is your boy Sam.
Hmm.
Now, if I'm going too far into this, let me know. But I looked at this and getting prepared for this interview. That's not the destination. Like that, in a weird way, was the starting point when they turned around. Because since then and now, you have been doing a lot of growing up between the, four people turning around in their chairs into our conversation right now because it was just like, yay, I made it. Excuse me, what?
Yeah,
Tell
that's exactly right. Yes, yes,
me a
100%.
little bit about that.
I mean, the thing about The Voice is that it helps you. It helps you, gives you a little bit of momentum, gives you a little kickstart. They teach you how to perform on stage. They give you connections, they give you clothes, they give you fans, they give you exposure. But if you don't do anything with it, nobody cares. Like, honestly, nobody cares about a voice winner or a voice contestant. When you're on it, it's fun. You know somebody, ooh, you're voting for them. It's great. It's fun. But beyond that, it's like, okay, here you go. We give you this momentum. Go do something with it. You know what I mean? And so I knew that if I let it fade, it would like I would have to start all over again. So I'm like, okay, I got this little fan base now. I'm gonna go on tour. I'm gonna make records. I'm gonna make recordings. I'm just gonna live my life as if I'm a superstar, and then hopefully one day that'll be the truth.
Well, that kind of happened because let's talk about what we're here to talk about today. Your debut album, Vessel.
Okay, great.
Vessel wouldn't exist without the people who believed in you first, however they got there. Like myself with the voice, people who knew you from school, people who know you all your life, and
True.
you did cultivate that into your story because even though this album was released today, I have to say that I'm just gonna tell you straight up, we got a few advanced copies to prepare me for this right here.
Of course,
And one
yes.
thing about Vessel is you live your life. It's a very personal album, like for real. And now you got the people to back you on something. They took a chance on you on something that was good, but they watching TV, they didn't know what they were signing up for. And to hear this personal story, and they're still with you. What do you say to that?
I mean, yeah, those were the people. You mean like the people who funded this album?
All
Is that
of it.
what you mean?
Yeah,
All
all
of it.
yeah, let's talk about it.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, those were the people who believed in me before anybody was watching. Before it was so funny. Let me tell you, the people coming out of the woodwork after I was on The Voice, like, oh, you definitely were a total jerk in high school, but oh, you're coming back like we're best friends now that you see I'm on TV. It's all cool, no worries. But yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been great. How are you? But there was this group of people, my fans before The Voice, who were the ones who funded this album. Like I was like, just graduated college and life was so fun and wild and free. It's like you're kind of just like a newborn baby walking in the world, but you have like your freedom and like you don't have your parents to worry about and you don't have homework to worry about. And that's where I wrote these songs. And I really wanted to record it, but I didn't have any money to record it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna raise some money to do it. I think these songs are really good. I think I'm good. Let's do it. Why not? What you can only, ask. Why not? The
Right.
worst they can say is no. And luckily people didn't say no. People were really excited to help me out. And so I raised all this money to record this album and then I got on The Voice. So it kind of felt like it was like a sign from the universe. And I got on The Voice like completely by chance. I was singing on New Year's Day in a mall in LA and one of the producers was there and heard me. So, and like just put me on the show. So it felt everything felt so serendipitous. Like if you tell the universe like, "Hey, I really want something. I'm not going to wait around to like get a record deal or blah 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 whatever. I'm going to go raise this money myself." So like the universe immediately rewarded me by being like, "Okay, we're going to give you this giant opportunity and expose you to the world." And then it still takes a long time for the album to come out, but now I have all these fans from The Voice and I have this album
Right.
that I'm releasing to them and it feels like perfect destiny, perfect harmony, whatever you call it. Like it was meant to be this way, you know?
Speaking of something that was meant to be this way, I'm okay.
Nice transition there.
I try to
Handed
do what I can. I try to do
handed
what I
that
can.
one to you. That was good.
But
Wow.
let's get into it. I don't know if you figured this out. Bit of a nerd. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I don't know if you figured this out yet.
I
But
love nerds. It's good.
I am tad bit annoying. I'm listening to the words guy. Like when I listen to
Mm,
an album, oh, listen to the words. I'm that guy. Yeah.
that's great.
So when I hear a song like Brick by Brick off the album, I'm only asking you because you're in front of me instead of going with my assumption. That song has a double entendre. You're actually talking about what's happening in your life at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that? Okay.
Yeah.
Was I right? And B, can you elaborate on that a little?
Yeah, I of course. I'm actually really glad you brought up Brick by Brick because that was a song that was added to the album afterwards that I needed it to be a part of this group of group of work. And I'll probably record it again. This was a live version. I'll probably record like a studio version later on, but this is what happened. I had this idea for this song. I'm making it brick by brick because in this day and age when everybody's going viral and everything blows up so fast, even The Voice, it was like so fast
Right.
immediately. Oh my gosh, it's like this crazy thing, but it's a flash in the pan, you know? And if you want to build something that lasts, you got to build a solid foundation for it. You got to build it brick by brick. And it's
Right.
like it's a mantra. It's a mantra for me to remind myself that like, hey, I'm on this path. There's going to be different turns I can take. There's other people on this path with me. I could look left and right and see like, oh, what are they doing? Oh, what are they doing? But when you do that, eventually you just get distracted. Oh, maybe I should follow them. Oh, maybe I should follow them. It's like, nah, just stay on the path, step by step. You're gonna get there. And then, so that's how I started writing this song. I didn't know how to finish it. And then LA caught on fire. And
Mm.
one of my best friend's house burned down. My boyfriend had instruments in his studio. They lost their instruments. It was devastating. Friends, it was like the wildest thing I've ever witnessed with my own eyeballs. And as I'm kind of like finishing writing this song brick by brick, I'm realizing as I'm driving around the town of Altadena and all the houses are burnt down, the only thing that remains from those houses are the bricks.
Mm.
The bricks don't burn. The chimneys remain. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, this needs to be an anthem. It's a double entendre, like the bridge through doubt, through pain, through winters without rain. We'll build it back again, like so it's about building back this city brick by
I
brick.
feel that
So yeah.
because that's why I asked the question. And my follow-up question, you kind of answered it a little bit because but I have to ask. I'm just trying to
Come
keep up
on.
my journalism integrity right now. I am.
No, it's great.
I don't think you were talking to the audience. I think you were talking to yourself.
You mean, oh yeah, a brick by brick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I wrote that song as a, it's like my mantra. It's
Mm.
my reminder. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Like, especially now when it's like everybody wants you to go viral and that's how you get all these opportunities. But it's like, what happens when you go viral? If you have nothing, if you have no foundation underneath it, what happens? You just kind of like fizzle out. So yeah, it's a song to myself. It's a song to Lila. Like, it's all good, girl. Just keep going. You're doing fine. Slow and steady wins the race.
Now, one of the cool things about Vessel is because it does, like I said, it's a very personal journey. You take a song like Brick by Brick, and then you have somewhat of an opposite, more of a tongue-in-cheek version of it, like when you take a song like Till You Melt, where
Hmm.
you're essentially poking fun at a lot of stuff, but the great groove, great feeling about it, but where it was just sort of like, okay, I understand this. Let's not be super serious about this.
Yeah, come on. Till you melt's like, it's like when I mess up, when I say something to somebody I love that I probably shouldn't have said that was like maybe hurtful, but like I didn't really mean it and I'm sorry and I totally get it. I fucked up, you know? But sometimes it just takes that person a little bit longer to like melt,
You're right.
if you will, to forgive you. And it's like, all right, I'll wait. I'll wait till you melt. It's all good.
Yeah, and I get that because who am I kidding? I'm probably going to do something like that before this day is out.
Yeah.
I don't mean to,
I know, it
but
just happens. It just
yeah.
happens.
So when you take two very different, I guess, polar opposites, we get a chance to exactly see who Lila is in Vessel. We get a
Mm.
chance to see just a little peek of, yes, there's a super serious brick by brick. I'm doing this. I don't want to go viral. Thank you, voice. Thank you, everything you've given me.
Well,
But
I do
still,
want to go viral, but I'm not focusing on going viral. Let's
that's
just say
kind of
that. If
that's
it
what I'm
comes as
getting
a
at.
byproduct, I'm down, but it's not like I
That's
can't
not
put
the
all my
goal.
eggs in that basket, you know? Yes.
We talked about like being an old soul and having that stuff like that. And I think Lila, and if I'm wrong, you have already kind of checked the box that says this is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm in it for the journey, not the destination.
Took the words right out of my mouth. A marathon, not a sprint. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
So I'm curious, what grounded you in this world where you just sort of like, because let's think about it. People your age, hey, I was on The Voice, got an album coming out today. I'm living life. Granted, it's 1,000 degrees where I'm standing right now, but other than that, but other than, I'm pretty good. What is
Yeah.
it about you that keeps you grounded where you just sort of like, okay, on to the next one, on to the next one. Let's have fun, but on to the next one.
I think I think honestly, and I hope this doesn't come across as like, egotistical or conceited or anything, but I think I really just believe in myself and I believe in this gift that I have. Like whoever gave me this gift, I don't know who it was, God, the universe, whatever. It showed up for me, this voice that I have, and I feel like it's my destiny. It's my duty to share it with the world. And I think it moves people. Like when I went on tour last summer and like I was playing in the smallest clubs, like, but people actually showed up and people were so moved by the music every single night. And I was like, oh my God, this is what I was put on this earth to do. And
Mm,
I think because of that, there's always going to be things that, that, okay, again, another setback, that kind of dissuade you or whatever. There's hard times, but I think I just have this like ultimate faith in myself and in my gift
right.
that like I'm going to be successful. I mean, I already am successful, but I'm only going to continue to get more successful. And I think that's why I'm just like so motivated to just come on, let's go. And I love it so much. Like it's such a deep, deep love. Music is like, oh, it's a well that it's an infinite well. It's an infinite well that will never run dry as long as you live. As long as we are human beings, there will be a well. You know what I mean? To
Right.
draw from. So it's like music will always like it's like a dog sort of. It's like
A
it'll
dog?
always love you back unconditionally. You know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
see. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Now, I have to ask, today is May 9th, Vessel Day. The album's out. You're up early. How
Sure
we
do.
feeling? Nerves? Are we,
Hmm.
do you care? Does like where are you as of right now? Your answer can change if I call you back, but
Okay.
as of right
Appreciate
now,
that, Sam. As of right now, I feel so fucking amazing. I couldn't like I went to bed late last night. And even when I woke up early for this podcast, like I normally getting up early, it's like pulling teeth. Like, please don't
I
make me.
thank you
But
immensely for
no,
this,
no,
by
no.
the way.
No need to thank me. I like shot out of bed like it was Christmas morning because it's album day. It's album day and it's finally out. And like I've been holding on to this album for a couple years now, and I'm
Right,
so grateful that it's no longer mine. It's yours. It's the world's. It's everybody's. You know what I mean?
right.
And I'm just ready for it. Nerves, not really. There's just been such a long build up in the past couple days because my life is so disorganized and chaotic. Has just been like tying up every small loose end for this thing. And so now that we're finally crossed the finish line, I'm feeling pretty amazing.
Well, Lila, I'm curious. What do you want the audience to take when they hear it? What do you want them to take from this? I
I
mean,
thought you'd
because
never
this
ask.
is your story. I mean, Vessel is your story.
Yeah, it is, Sam. You're right. And it's what I want people to take away is it's like I want them to feel like they know Lila because there's all sides of me in this album. There's the like, it starts off with the flirty little temptation, that's fun. Then we get into a kind of a jazzy song, All I Expected. Then there's, One Day Romance, Brick by Brick. And then there's Vessel, which is the title track, which is this very deeply reflective, sort of meditative, serious, introspective song. That's also a side of me. There's the just a minute, a tongue in cheek, like, wait just a minute, I'll call you back, maybe someday,
Hmm.
maybe never. And then it also closes out with a voice memo. It's a voice memo of me singing a jazz standard at a random gig. And I added that song onto the album because it's a part of me and I want people to know that part of me. I'm not trying to be a jazz singer. I'm not going to put out a jazz record anytime soon, but I want people from this record to know Lila, every
Right.
single side of me. And I want it to feel like you've eaten a well-balanced meal after you listen to this. It's
That's
like
cool.
you got a little sweet, you got a little salty, you got your vegetables, you got your protein, dessert, carbs, the whole nine yards. So that's what I want. I want people to feel like well, how do I blend those metaphors? Eating a well-balanced meal of Lila doesn't really quite work, but yeah, I want
I
people
get
to,
where you're going, but
yeah, you see, I'm like, I need a little bit more finesse. Maybe if it wasn't 8:30 in the morning.
it makes sense.
Um, but yeah, I want people to, this is me. This is the whole me. Take it or leave it.
Well, Lila, I gotta say, we're up against it. We got a few more minutes, and I do have a few more questions. During Vessel, what was the sigh of relief moment where you're just sort of like, hey, this is it, I'm done. Not necessarily mentally checked out, but hey, this is what it is. This is pen to paper, I did it, and the rest is up to you guys. What was that moment?
You mean when was that moment or like how did
Yeah.
that moment feel?
Or have you
Ooh,
had it? You may not have had
like
it yet.
I don't even think I've had it.
Okay.
I think maybe this morning I've had it. Maybe it's like literally just now because it's like everything, there's so many things that go on behind the scenes in making a record, not even just making the record, but like getting it to release day. You know what I mean? So I feel like today is the day where I'm like I said, it's not mine anymore. It's yours.
Right.
Okay, take it. This is it. This is what I have to offer you. Hop on the train before we take off because we're gonna be going real fast after this. But it's like, I think that moment is today, honestly. I think maybe that moment was just now.
All right. Well, okay. That's great. Also, I am like contractually obligated to ask this question. Um, we have a video podcast, obviously, that you're seeing right now, but we also have an audio one. And is it okay if we play a few tracks from Vessel so people know what they're getting, so people know a little bit more of like because this is essentially an autobiography. Um,
Why, yes, Sam, that is okay. You have my verbal
all
consent to do
right,
that.
so we will do that. We'll put a few tracks, put the links up where they can get it, where they can talk about it and everything else. But if anything, I just want you to take today. Chill is out there. The world, if they haven't seen it on The Voice, they're definitely going to see it today. Where we understand who Lila is a little bit more. I thank you so much for just kicking it with us for a little bit, and I thank you for your time.
Thanks,
And
Sam. You're a great conversationalist. My God.
I
So
do what I can. I do what I can.
the nerd can talk. Come on.
I do what I can, man. I do
Yeah,
what I
you
can.
do good. You do
But
good.
this is about you. This is about you.
Okay,
Please
fair.
take the day, enjoy the day, and more importantly, you're welcome back whenever you want, man. We could chop it
Yes.
up. We could just talk about whatever, man.
Great. I can't wait. Thank you, Sam.
Well, Lila, this has always been a treat. I wish you much success, and I see you next time.
Okay, thanks for talking with
All right, bye.
me.
Get an
Bye.
AC. By the way, get
I know.
an AC now. I can
Okay,
see
heard,
it. It's
boss,
hot.
heard. Okay, I know. It's hot. I'm sweating. Good grief.
All
All
right.
right. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.